Hey there, it's Amelia, and in this video, I'm going to point out several things to check on your Amazon listing. Now, this is if you're an author selling books or if you are selling any other type of product on Amazon. These are important things to check because Amazon may be doing some marketing for you free of charge that you're not aware of. And before I begin, if you find this video helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get right to it. One thing to look for is on your product, on the right where all your prices are listed, check and see if there's any type of price drop. Now, randomly, Amazon could do a price drop on your item and you'll still get full royalty. Anytime you do see a price drop, then that's the time that you want to post and advertise about your book or other item that you're selling. The other thing you'll want to do, and the reason why you'll want to check your listing from time to time, is check each format if you're selling a book. If your book or other item has an increase of sales, you'll definitely want to check the ranking. Now, you can check the ranking a couple different ways on your book listing. You could go into the details here and click See All Details, and that will actually scroll down for you to the product details where you could see your ranking. The more sales and activity that you have for your product or item, the better ranking it will do. Next, here are some ways that your friends and family can help out and they don't have to purchase a thing. Let them know about your item that is listed on Amazon, a book or any other item, and ask them to search for your item, but not necessarily go directly to a link that you provide. Ask them to search for it organically by looking in books and searching for it that way and searching for keywords. You could even provide some keywords for them. The more activity your item gets on Amazon, this will stimulate the Amazon algorithm. And the more activity your book or other item gets, the more chances that Amazon will advertise your book different ways. In addition to the price drop that I mentioned, I recently clicked on the hardcover version of this book, and to my surprise, I see now that there's a 30% off coupon available for my book, which I've never seen before. Now, I have a feeling that this is because I have had an increase in sales lately for this particular book. So you'll definitely want to check your books and see if there's a coupon deal. If there is, this is a perfect time to take a screenshot and advertise your book and let your audience know that there is an available coupon for your book. Now, I don't know how long this will stay. That's the same thing as a price drop. It could be random, but it's something you'll want to check and catch and make sure you advertise your book at that time. Another way you can advertise your book for free is to let your audience know that they can read a sample of your book. Now, if you go to the Kindle version of your book and then select Read Sample, this will show several pages of the inside. Now, you can contact Amazon KDP and ask them to either increase or decrease the number of pages that show. Now, I only see a few pages, so let's check the paperback version, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the Read Sample button. I'll click there just to see if there's any additional pages that show. Well, this one does show a few more pages. So in this case, you want to let your audience know to click on the paperback version and then click Read Sample, and they'll be able to see several pages of the inside of your book. Let's look at another example of a book and how the free sample could help you with free advertising. I've moved over to this Agatha Christie mystery novel, and I have the Kindle version selected. And if I click here on the left on Read Sample, let's see how many pages and how much is available for free. By looking at the table of contents, I could see that there's 36 chapters. There's 5 chapters that are available for free. So here's some suggestions of how you can share the sample version of your book to your potential readers. You could certainly point out the free sample that's on the Amazon website. Doing so will automatically download to their Kindle device the free sample. So they'll already have it in their Kindle, prompting them to buy when they're finished reading the sample. The other thing you could do is you can offer a few chapters or sections of your book for free and save it in a PDF and turn it into a lead magnet. You could share this for free on author platforms or other places. You can run ads, but if you're looking to do some free advertising, then you can start by just sharing it for free and then, if needed, move into the ads. Doing so will help you build up your email list so that you could run an email campaign and contact your potential readers that are interested in your book to tell them more about your book and why they might be interested in buying it. Let's look at some other potential areas on a product listing that you could point out to your potential customers. So once a book is published or any product, you can't change the title, but you can certainly change the blurb. So the book description in this area is prime real estate, so you want to make sure that it's optimized as much as possible, and you want to make it as interesting as possible to pique the interest of potential customers. Also, don't forget multiple types of formats for a book are key. I recommend having an ebook and at least one print version. This book has Kindle, hardcover, paperback, and also an audiobook. You can also look into creating an audio version of your book, and there will also be an audio sample here where you see Audible sample. Scrolling down, I'm a firm believer in a series, so definitely consider, if possible, turning your book into a series. And Amazon also does more free advertising for you by recommending the other books in your series. You could see in this section that it advertises additional books in the series, and you can click here, see full series, to see all the books in the series. Also, there's additional books in the series listed in the More Like section down in here. Also, in the From the Publisher section, you could add what's called A+ content. I'll be having a separate video on A+ content, how to add that to your book or product listing and make it stand out with graphics and other imagery. You can also add editorial reviews on the back end. Now, in the case of a book, it would be done through Author Central. And then down in the product details, once again, keep an eye on your bestsellers rank. And down further, you could see that you can also upload a video about your product. So let's recap all the different ways that you could advertise your book or product for free or mostly for free. Remember to check your product frequently and look for price drops, which can happen randomly and you're never notified, so you just have to check and see. And if you do see price drops, that's a good time to share your product. And along that same line, you want to also look for random coupons. Now, random coupons, you cannot set up yourself, you cannot request them. Although if you use a tool called Amazon Seller Central, you could set up coupons using that tool. But if you self-publish and use a tool like Amazon KDP, the coupons will be random, but you do want to check your books, especially if you've gotten recent sales and increased activity for these coupons to advertise to your potential customers. Also, you want to check your book or product ranking, because the closer you get to number 1, the closer you'll get to achieving a bestseller banner. You want to tell your family and friends to organically search for your product using the Amazon search bar or by entering in keywords. Doing so will boost activity and stimulate the Amazon algorithm, and Amazon does like this, so the more activity you get for your book or product, the better. So if you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like button. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.